The Youngstown Phantoms face a tough road test this weekend when they take on the Lincoln Stars on Friday and the Dubuque Fighting Saints on Saturday. It's a pair of games against a pair of the USHL's top teams, with Lincoln and Dubuque both sitting in second place in their respective conferences. Phantoms head coach Anthony Noreen says that weekends like this are just the sort of challenge he looks forward to for his team as they push towards their first Clark Cup playoff appearance.
The two teams we're playing this weekend, you're talking about probably the two biggest and two of the most physical teams. So I think physically it's going to be a big challenge for us. Last time we played Lincoln at the Fall Classic, it was they were the biggest, strongest team we've seen all year.
The Phantoms fell 6-4 to Lincoln during their preseason Fall Classic finale. Now the teams have yet to face in the regular season, and much has changed since that last meeting. But center Dylan Margonari says he still expects a very similar game.
We did see them in the Fall Classic, and we know they're a rough team. That's their MO there, and there'll probably be a couple tilts during the game, and it's going to be a tough one for us.
But the Stars aren't all rough and tumble. They also boast the USHL's most dynamic offensive force in winger Kevin Waugh. With a hat trick earlier this week, the Lac-Beauport, Quebec native set a new record in the 10-year Tier 1 history of the USHL with 38 goals. His 70 points also lead the league, and Noreen says he's a player the Phantoms will have to account for every time he's on the ice.
We saw him at the Fall Classic, and I think, a tribute to Lincoln staff, he's come a long way since then. I think he was good then. We saw him at the top prospect game, and I thought he was extremely impressive in that game. And every game where we've pre-scouted and Lincoln's been against someone else, and especially scouting them for this upcoming weekend. I mean, he's kind of what this league's all about. It's a great player to showcase on behalf of our league. Definitely someone we're going to have to be aware of in all situations.
Margonari, however, says the team can't be completely preoccupied trying to contain Waugh.
My line, we just prepare like it's going to be another normal game. We know that he's going to be a top prospect player that we're going to be playing against, so we just get the mindset that we're going to play defense first, and then once we get the puck on our stick, we're going to transition quick and get on to the offense. Hopefully keep them hemmed in their offensive zone.
Saturday, the Phams will be looking for their third straight win and fourth of the season over Dubuque. The Fighting Saints enter the weekend just 3 points ahead of the Phantoms in the Eastern Conference standings, but Noreen says that concerns him little.
I mean, standings aside, I think by now that's not something we really talk about or focus on too much. It's the defending Clark Cup champions, and until someone knocks them off, that's theirs. And like I said before, it's a team we know we're going to need to go through at some point this season if we want to get this program to where we want to get it to. And they're a very well coached team. They're a very skilled team. They got, you're talking about another one of the superstars of the league in Zemgus Jurgensen's. But he's got a great cast of players around him as well.
The Phantoms have held Jurgensen's, a projected first-round draft pick in the upcoming NHL entry draft, off the board in each of their meetings this season. Margonari says the focus needs to be converting at the other end of the ice, though, not just shutting down the explosive center.
That's one thing we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. We need to capitalize on our chances, and if we do, we're going to have success at every game we do that.